back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression and swatches of the new CARLI BYBEL Deluxe Edition palette by BH Cosmetics. It now has 21 colors. The first one had 14, and this is an eyeshadow and highlighter palette, but I mix and match. But if you guys don't know the CARLI BYBEL palette, the first one that came out, it was absolutely gorgeous. If you guys didn't watch my Q&A video, the first video that I ever posted, I mentioned there before that the CARLI BYBEL palette was my absolute favorite, and it was. I take it everywhere with me because CARLI BYBEL literally created the palette like of my dreams. Like, it has everything that I use constantly, and the awesome thing about that palette is that you can use the eyeshadows as highlighters, you can use the highlighters as eyeshadows, which is exactly what I use it for. But that's what I love about it, is that you can really use it in any way, and the colors are absolutely beautiful. So this is the first one that came out with the 14 shadows. The new one just came out and it looks like this. This one has 21. So this is the first one that I bought, and let me open it up so you guys can see it. So this is it. As you can see, it's very used up because I use it a lot. I use it for pageant events, I use it for modeling events, I use it for days when I go out. Now this one, I'm obsessed. Like, I can't get over it. I just used it for this look right here. This entire look is this palette right here. I actually tried to recreate a look that CARLI did. I think it was one of the first looks she did with this palette, except I tried to make it a little bit more pink. But I really liked how she, blended it all together. So I really tried to incorporate that into this look. Of course, I wanted to add a little bit more pink because I wanted a little bit more color. She did a little bit more peachy, but I kind of just took that look and kind of just changed it up to make it my own. This palette is the best. I'm obsessed with it. Of course, I'm still gonna use this, you guys, but this is what am I saying? This is on the top of my list right now. I've been following CARLI BYBEL for the longest time, for years now actually, and I fell in love with like just her makeup style and her style in general. I think she's so down to earth, and I think she really deserves all this success. This really, I feel like, reflects like her personality and just her style. It's so crazy, but she really did incorporate everything of her into these palettes. So I thought that was really cool. I was so psyched when her palettes first came out. I was like, oh my god, the shimmers in this, yes guys, yes. Also the mattes, because I do love to do a matte look, but I actually didn't like shimmery shadows. I usually really was into like matte looks for the longest time until I bought her first palette. The shimmers that came in this one, I actually used a highlighter a lot on my eye. This particular highlighter right here, I used it a lot on all my eye looks. When I saw the additional colors that she put into this one, I was done. Like, that was it for me. This whole top row is new, you guys. The top row is completely new colors. Absolutely in love. I cannot get over it. This color is just driving me crazy. I can't get over it. So the new shades are, the whole top row is new. This purple shimmery one is also new. This matte brown that can probably use more as a transition, I'd say, is also new. This highlighter is from the old palette, and then this is a new highlighter that just came out with this palette. These two highlighter shades are also new. In love. It's really hard for me to find a palette that I'm obsessed over as much as I am about this one. Like I said before, this is the one that, was my go-to like all the time. And now, obviously this one might be my go-to now. But this is good for traveling and carrying with me whenever I would go anywhere to my pageant events, modeling events, or anything in general. If I was traveling somewhere, I always took this one with me because it's not heavy. It's pretty good packaging. So I would just, put it in my bag with me, my makeup bag, and take it with me. And this one is obviously a little bit bigger in the packaging, but so much more prettier colors. I'm still gonna be taking it with me everywhere. I can't live without that pink shimmer. Like, after seeing it, using it, like, I can't. Like, I need it. This palette is my new baby, and I'm gonna take it everywhere with me. Can't live without it anymore. And like I said, my favorite thing about it is the fact that you can use the eyeshadows as highlighters and the highlighters as eyeshadows. I use the highlighters more as eyeshadows and highlighters, but that's just me. I just want to say congrats to Carly on all your success on this palette and everything. You truly deserve it. This is amazing. You did an awesome job. I'm obsessed, and I'm sure a lot of people are. When I actually went to go buy this at Ulta, they were like, isn't it beautiful? And I was like, oh my god, yes, it's so beautiful. I totally just had like a full-on conversation with the girls there at Ulta. What's there not to like about this palette? So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the top row for you guys. Here is the top row. Please excuse my super hairy arm. But yeah, that's the top row. So this is the second row. And as you can tell, this row has definitely got more of a purple going on. And the only new color in this row is this shimmery purple right here. It's almost like a shimmery lavender, I want to say, but a little bit darker than lavender. I'm in love with all of the shimmers in this palette. I think I'm really liking this new shade the most. Okay guys, so this is the third and last row of the eyeshadows. So you can definitely tell that this is more of like a brown, like neutral row. The only new shade in this row is this brown. I would use this more as like a transition color for a more like warmer look. I absolutely love the idea of adding this one to the palette. I think it's one of the things that I was missing from the original palette. I was always looking for like a more like matte brown to use. So I absolutely love that she added this. It makes me so happy because now basically everything I want in a palette is complete. But yeah, also love this row. Okay, so these are all of the highlighters. This is the two at the top. And these are two new colors. Look at how they pop, you guys. That is so beautiful. Also, this one's really standing out to me, but the one that I use the most is this one right here. Can't really see it too much because I put it a little higher. I tried to follow basically how they look like on the palette. These two were on top. These were all at the bottom row. The one that's standing out to me the most right now has to be this one right here. It has this really pretty like purple, like pinkish undertone, and it's absolutely gorgeous. That was basically all of the swatches for this palette. It looks so much different when it's swatched than when you actually try it. There's so many colors that could be used in different ways, and I absolutely love it. As you can tell, I can't get over it. Like, today I was so happy because I went and picked this up. Like, that was like the highlight of my day. I will be posting all the details for this look, but you guys already know this palette is all on the eyes. I think this has to be one of my favorite looks I've done in a while. Like, I really took my time on this look. I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with the palette. I'm happy with everything. I'm having such a good day. I usually go for this palette first. Sorry. Don't know if any other palette can ever sway me as much as this palette can. First impression, amazing, blown away, done. That is it. I give it 4 stars. No. I give it 10 stars. If I could give it 100 stars, I would. Maybe people don't feel as ecstatic about this palette as I do, but really, like, literally, like I was saying, like, it has everything I would want in a palette. Like, all the colors, all the shades, all the highlighters, all into one palette. So obviously I'm gonna go crazy about it, and I am. It had me with the packaging. Like, for real, you guys. Like, when I saw the packaging, I was like, oh my god, she like nailed it. Like, she really did. And then the marble inside, you guys know I'm obsessed with marble, so when I opened it and I was like, yes, Carly, so much yes. That's it for my first impression and the swatches. I'm sorry if the swatches didn't come out as good, but I tried. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and comment below. I really appreciate all your guys' support lately. Until next time, guys.